Right, hello and welcome back to Atomfall. We're going to head back and do some trading, and we're going to see if we can perhaps get some of those items from that last. I'd like to get the, if possible, I'd like to get the, the training manual, get that book. But also, she says if we make a deal, she'll give us some more information. So, I want to at least do some kind of trade with her. Right. Oh god, did you hear that one then? A warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned. Oh! Something bit me. But that's useful, so I can stomp things. Oh, I can also kinda sorta see what I'm wearing. Anyway. Rifle ammo. Ooh. Right, Molly was round this way, I think. Yeah, there's the building.
Hello again.
Right. Now I don't want to give her all of our health items. Oh god, yeah, that... So, cake barely moves the needle here. Food items also barely move the needle. Medkit moves at a decent bit.
Ooh, now that's nice.
We're getting somewhere here. Now, we can make a bunch of bandages.
Really?
So she doesn't like bandages, even though she sells the things.
Very good.
Oh, she likes rifle ammo, okay. Completely restores health over time, cures burn, bleed, and poison. Whereas this just cures bleeding. What we might want to do is put the medkit on there. We can take back a lot of the healing items, particularly the pasties and bread. Maybe the cake as well. So we've still got a lot of our heals. We don't need the medkits now. We can have, like, we're not going to use them, I think, for probably the burning, bleeding, and poison and stuff. We're probably just going to want them for the health. And we can use all these for that. Let's see. Concrete bunker in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Little bit too much in my favour now. But we've got a little bit of excess with her here. She'll give us some tools. And 2 shotgun rounds if we want them. Right, okay. I think that's good, and she'll give us some information as a freebie as well here, remember that.
Oh, you got yourself a bargain, ain't ya? If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. Oh, I feel some uncontrollable gossiping coming on. Pin back your luggles. You seen the wreck convoy nearby? Oh, that were a sight when it happened. Big bang, down came the bridge. All the lorries and that came tumbling down like Jack and Jill.
Who was responsible?
Outlaws reckon it were them from the woods. The druids, we call them. I didn't reckon they'd know their way round dynamite. Bridge was proper blown up. The druids were all over the place like flies after, though. So maybe it's true. Just not heard of them taking on something so big before, that's all.
Who are these
Oh, the
druids?
crazy folk in masks. They live in S.T.A.L.K.E.R woods. If you've not met one yet, count yourself lucky.
Did anyone
Aye,
survive?
I saw someone come away. They were a ways off, but I suppose it must have been one of the soldiers. They went towards the rail yard. Didn't see anyone else get away, though. Poor sods. You need anything, Molly'll be here.
Interesting. Right. We did get some useful information. You found a trading manual. To add new unlockable skills to a skills menu, select learn from the item drop down. Okay, more options, learn. So we got melee combat there, which gives us deal more damage to unaware enemies. Reduces the sound of your footsteps, making it more difficult for enemies to hear you. Takedowns create less noise. Right. And these aren't... Well, some of them aren't too costly to do. We probably still want to go for this charisma thing first, get some better trades made. But we now have some tools. Very interesting. If I want to use these, down and up. A metal detector, right, trigger, dig. Well. Let's have a look. So this is a convoy that went down then, is it? I'm guessing. Convoy wreckage. Yeah. Okay. We can have a little snoop. Look for any like bits of salvage. Maybe some boxes that got knocked off the back of the trucks that got left behind. But yeah, so we're gonna have to look out for druids now. Okay. Well, here we go. Wretched interference field. Corporal's log, convoy 5. One sleep before they send us in. The revised electrical systems we've put into the helicopters should guard them from this wretched interference field, but I'm glad not to be aboard one all the same. We'll monitor how they do, providing the new radios work. They've given us some fresh-faced civvy to operate our set, but she seems to know her onions. We can only hope for the best. So that'll have been the scientist. And let's say she went to the rail yard. Detects buried items. For example, hidden caches. When a cache is nearby, detect icon will flash and a sound will ping. Oh, we're getting close. Somewhere over here. But not. Okay, I think the red is direction. And the strength is how close you are. And that will be where we are. So that has already got me a bunch of alcohol and a burn salve. It's been worth grabbing this already. And it barely costs anything. And we'll know when to use it because that icon comes up. So we don't have to have it out all the time if I don't need it. Right. Speaking of, is this loaded? I do like that when you actually press the reload button, if it's already loaded, they do a little ammo check animation and it brings up the actual ammo count that you've got. Just one of those like immersion type things, because you'll notice as well we've got a very minimalist user interface here. There's barely anything on it, but if I want to check how much ammo I've got, there we go. Health and stamina there only pops up when it's below max. So the only thing you've got on a screen at any given time is a compass. Very, like I said, very minimalist. Keeps very much immersed in it, doesn't it? Which I prefer. Ooh, what have we got here then? Arrows, which it looks like we can take. Orders, find the interchange. New lead found. Viewing notebook. So this is all in the 60s, this it looks like. So, Sergeant Hodgkins, Hodgkins, I've special orders for your squad. Once the convoy safely enters the zone, split off from the main column, find the interchange, the heart of the old research site here. Directions are below. We'll make our way onto Windham to parley with the inhabitants, assuming there's anything left of them. Report back as soon as you can. Below is a map of S.T.A.L.K.E.R with a location circled on it. Right. So if we didn't know where the interface was already, we would now. Someone headed towards a rail yard. It's not telling me where that is. Looks like there's not many entrances and exits to this location, I don't think. Well, I wouldn't know how to get up there. I don't know if these lead anywhere, if they're dead ends. I mean, given that this sort of road to like the outline of a building that's just like a rectangle, here is a bunker. I'm guessing that this is also a bunker. This may or may not be going off the map, who knows. I think these are going off the map because you can see them like going straight actually off the map. So that one might be a dead end. But I'm not really wanting to investigate this entire area because, well, it's full of bandits and we haven't really got a lot on us at the moment. Garrow was imprisoned by Sims and there. So I want to go back to this.
Let's have no trouble. Guys playing hide and seek with me. Steady now. Let's have no bloodshed.
Right, can I get around these?
Let's be sensible, eh? Nobody wants trouble.
Right, no trouble. I'll be leaving then.
I think they've gone.
I will say they're oddly polite bandits.
Don't you go asking.
Wait a
I
minute.
hear you. Come out when I can see you. Off with you, or you'll regret it. Don't do anything stupid, you. Turn around and go away, friend. Calm down. Don't come back if you know what's good for you.
Nice and easy now.
They're saying it as if I've like encroached on them, whereas they're the ones who like just walked up here while I'm here.
Don't go asking.
Right, anyway, we'll get out of here. Just nicely back out. There we go. Not gonna annoy anyone because I don't really have the ammo. I've probably got enough ammo to go through maybe 2 or 3 of them, but that's probably it. Requires unknown key. I, Molly Jellett, am starting a new business venture. I thought to myself, Molly, if you can reinvent yourself as a broker, then you can reinvent yourself as a property saleswoman. A fair place for a fair price. I've come by the key for this lonely concrete shelter. If you want it, I'm selling. Come find me down the hill. Okay. I am wondering if this actually is sewer tunnels. If that actually is like a property that you buy and you use as a base, maybe. I'm assuming it's a joke that she's saying she's a property saleswoman, but I don't know in these sorts of games. You don't know. Right. Oh god, sliding all over the place. Right. We'll pop that away. So now we need to go and question this woman at their camp, don't we? That's kind of the next thing we're doing. So we're questioning this woman, presumably who survived that convoy ambush. So, and she might be able to tell us more about the druids, and she might be able to tell us more about how she went and destroyed their stuff. I'm also going to check out the sewer tunnels while we're here, because we can actually go in here. It isn't locked behind things, and there might be some goodies here, and I don't think they'll necessarily be bandits. Though, as to whether there'll be anything else, I don't know. And we do have a torch now that will get us through here. Main facility. Oh, there's evil rats. Rats. Oh dear. It's a good job the game told us how to stomp on things, isn't it? I'm just trudging through rat guts right now. Let's hope I don't get plague or something. Windham Village. So this is like a fast travel thing. So we can enter Windham Village through here. Slattendale. Main facility. What the hell's the main facility then? Oh god, rats. I'm guessing these are spawning them. They are. Some sort of rat nest. Stomp the rats. Get them. Get the buggers. Get them.
Steady now. Let's have no strife.
Oh, there's one down here. Oh, there's rats everywhere.
Spoilers fast. They're gone.
Okay, I think that's right. We've got one more, I think. Get back here. Okay, we've learned a very valuable lesson about how rats work. If we see like a blue glowing thing, then we have to destroy it quickly. That is destroyed, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. If we see whatever that is, you know, it's a rat nest. And it'll just keep spawning them until the end of time. If we don't smack it with something. Now, on that note... Oh wow, these don't actually heal all that much, do they? Oh yeah, the bread, the Cornish pasty, oh, we can eat the Cornish pasty. We'll eat some bread. And our health is full. Okay. We'll drop a save. Oh. Yes. And we'll see where this takes us to. Okay, we can squeeze through there if we need. Might be the first time we actually have to take some people out to progress.
Christ. Scab. Else.
Okay, we got him. Was there anyone else? I'm sure there were 3. But I guess not. Okay. I guess there were just 2 of them. Right. Okay. That does actually take a reasonable amount of health off. It really knocks your health down getting into combat. Because just looking at that, now that took nearly a quarter of our health off. Ooh, we've got a spiked club though. Question, melee weapons. Do they have durability or anything? Average damage, average attack speed. Spike Club. Okay. I guess we can sell the other clubs, because we've got a spiky one. Not a whole lot on them though, was there? Right. Guess we'll eat a Cornish pasty. Control room. S.T.A.L.K.E.R that way. Bad from the other side. And this goes round to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Apparently. I'm guessing this goes into that concrete bunker that you were trying to sell us the key to. I'm guessing. As to whether it does or not. Oh, we've got some scrap. Helps to, actually have a light on the things we're searching. Right. Requires unknown key. So it probably requires that key she was selling. Right. So that's sealed. Very interesting though, that it's like, so you can actually, I'm guessing, as we go through here, this will all kind of unlock. And we'll get to a point where we can basically traverse most of the map underground in somewhat relative safety. And get about that way, rather than having to constantly traverse over the top, where things might be somewhat dangerous. Right. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Woods, so that's Druid territory.
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
Maintenance.
Steady, bastard.
He's got a shotgun. Leamington 12 gauge shotgun. Is that what I've got?
Is someone messing with me?
I guess we will chop the club, grab the gun. Did we get any ammo for that? Well, we've got 5 shells on us, okay. Oh. He looked angry. Well, I'm gonna go to maintenance. Requires sewer tunnel key. So this might all be somewhere to come back to later.
Someone's here. You bugger.
I wouldn't.
You'll die here.
I mean, I don't know what he expected. I threatened him. I didn't shoot right up to the point where he said he was gonna shoot. Well, he was gonna throw punches at me. Anyway. Well. It looks like most of the area down here seems to be locked off. I think we'll cut off our search for now. I've got a full inventory, so I want to sell this gun to Molly here. See if I can get anything else. Maybe get that shiv recipe. That wouldn't be too bad. She might swap a gun for it. A gun and a club, maybe.
Hello again.
Right, let's try. Gun, club, some arrows. Allows bow mastery skills and shivs. Well, what would that do? That's very heavily in my favour, so I'm not going to get that skill book from her. Shivs, still heavily in my favour, apparently. We'll need to go and find some extra stuff. Mind you, let's see, which one's more heavily in my favour, because that's fairly bad, but what about this? About the same. And this power thing isn't as valuable. That key I could almost afford.
You need anything, Molly will be here.
Right, well, something to keep in mind. Okay. Right, let's go and find out where these different routes go to in. Actually, firstly, let's travel there via the sewers so I can know where this comes out. We'll travel via the sewer, just so I know where it exits. Also, does this... No, that's... Oh, it is openable. Oh. It looks like it just leads you back to here. Right. Okay. Winsdale it is. And we'll see where it exits to. If we ever need to make a sly, sneaky getaway for some reason, we now know. Where are we on the map here? Okay, so we want to go downstream. Ah, there's a little hole in the fence, right. Convenient. If we ever need to get in without announcing ourselves, that's how we get in through the back door then. Useful information. Okay. And, oh, there's some old buildings. Hello. I'm gonna say, can I go in here? The brewery cellar. Ah! Rats! So we're back on dead space, dumping on everything. Now I did see... Hello? Molotov. 3 cloth, 6 alcohol, 4 glass. Okay. So we could make a few Molotovs if we got enough materials, and this is an old brewery apparently. I bet there's a bit of alcohol about. I bet we can find a lot of glass here. Ooh, gunpowder. I wonder what that's going to be used for. Right. Well, that'll be alcohol, won't it? Lovely stuff. We can crawl through here. Kill the one they call Maisie. Morris Wick. We share in your concern. If the vicar's spy, the one you call Maisie, has discovered your purpose, then you must deal with her. That captain means only to bring pain to the soil and its children. You must stay hidden, until that day comes when we all may sing with the same voice. Silence Maisie, return her to the soil. So this is definitely druid stuff, isn't it? So this guy is in league with the druids, was making his own alcohol, and was out to get the captain. This might be something we can report to him as well. Right. And what have we got here? Some string. Right. Before we go, I can see more cloth over here, and... Ah, you can just vault over, okay. I was going to say, because it looks like you can get back in over, back into a room over here, and I'm thinking, I must have to get back there and crawl through here to get to the thing. It's like, no, it's the other way around. Be ready to run. It's one thing to have made Molotov cocktails, but we have no idea if they work on the robots. The Ruskies would chuck them into the engine vents on Jerry Panzers, but there's no like that on a robot. I think we need something more. Once we do it, there'll be a proper Barney if Proti bastards find out. So, try to find a machine that's on its own. Be ready to run if it doesn't work though. Okay, so they were definitely trying to create some kind of little uprising down here. A training simulant, our very first one. Just the one though. So it will pay us to kind of pry around in these areas. Ooh, Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Sisters and brothers, I'm making headway in Windham. The protocol imposes harsh restrictions by the day, and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they are willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose, of the voice of the soil. Some are wary, seeing how the captain brands us as corrupt and pagan, but others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. I hold the purpose safe and secret. That heathen is their captain. Okay. So basically, pagan cult of druids is one faction. Then we've just got various outlaws trying to get by. And then we have the protocol, basically the military that's basically holding up in the place, trying to keep things orderly, but doing it way too heavily, being way too heavy-handed. And there's definitely some kind of sinister reason as to why they're being so heavy-handed. I hear rats. Ah, there they are. Ah, oh god, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of rats. There's lots of rats. That is not a ladder. Oh, I see. There's the little nests. Destroy the nests. Oh my god, there's one there. There's metal detector stuff. Swarms of rats. There's one up here as well. And there. Christ alive, how many rats are there around here? Bloody plague. If you go away, do the rats just despawn? I think they do. Ish.
Nothing here now.
Oh god. Is that rats? No wonder they're running out of ammo. Well, let's not stick around. Where are they coming from? Is it in here? No, they're into a nest here. I saw them spawning in from behind here. It'll make a hell of a bang though if I shoot that. But then again, if they are going to keep coming, it wasn't me. Goddamn rats. Right. The true enemy of the game, the rats. Chemicals and pistol ammo. That's all we get. Okay. And our health bar is now halfway down. Lovely. Another post box. Not post box, telephone booth down here. It's funny, you don't really see these anymore. The telephone booths. Obviously, with mobile phones, they're not really needed as much anymore. Is it in the actual building?
The village of Wyndham is picturesque.
Yep.
The village of Wyndham is
It is.
The village of Wyndham is dangerous.
I mean, you're not wrong, I just got swarmed by rats. Maisie. It's been too quiet of late. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me, as usual. If you spot them acting off, bring it to me, Reverend McHenry. Below are some notes scribbled in a different hand. Notes on his recent movements. Passed the Merriview Hotel, crossed the stream and turned right, headed up the hill, turned right again, up the narrow stone steps, went round the back of the ruins and entered the rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? So, that guy was working for the Druids and was being spied on by Maisie, who was working for the Reverend. And he was spying on Maisie, and I don't know if he's offed her, but she was in there and isn't now, and it's off limits at this point. So as to whether she was just moved out or killed, I don't know, but she's not there anymore. That's all I do know. But we're starting to piece a few things together here, aren't we? Right. Ooh. Secret passage. I'm guessing that just leads up to... yeah. I think we can check it out if we want. And I suppose we might as well. Crawl through. I think it just goes back to where we came from, basically, yeah. But I guess if you were wanting to follow those instructions that Maisie had, I'm guessing this is probably where it took you. But hey, if we're getting away from the military for whatever reason, we know a shortcut here. Right. Where does this lead then? Oh. What have we got?
Protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
I don't know why it didn't do that the first time, but whatever. Oh, a poison bomb. Maybe Molly will like the poison bomb. She liked the Molotovs, so maybe she likes poison bombs as well. Well, that's just asking to be blown up, isn't it?
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot...
I'm just going to save it here. Just in case.
guarantee your safety beyond the village palings.
Don't be causing trouble.
Do you have a
Okay,
good
so we
reason
are
to
allowed
leave the
through here.
village?
Unknown area. Where does this lead us to?
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R
The area
Woods.
you are lunatics and monstrosities.
That doesn't sound good.
Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Right. Okay. Well, we might explore this next time, but we're probably going to go back and see where the other areas out of there lead, because we've got a mission in one of them. For now, though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, where we'll probably go and do that. I'll see you then.